What is up, people? This is Blast Mining. I'm Mr. Efficient. On this channel, I focus on taking tasks and making them more efficient so that we can achieve more from them. Alright, so I'm assuming you already know what Blast Mining is, you know how to get here, you got the basics down. I spent 3 hours, and you're just seeing a little glimpse of it here, trying to perfect a 10 ore strat to see if it's even possible. Originally I was going for 12. So what I did was break down all the math and everything and see if it is truly possible, and believe me, 10 ores, it just pushes it too much. There's no need with the rate that they respawn. So in this video I'm going to show you the most effective route to actually run your blast mining and how much is realistically achievable when it comes to having, I have 83 mining here. I've been doing it since 75. From all the time that I've been doing it and the amount of different ways I've looked at it, the 8 ore strat is definitely the most efficient. It works perfectly with your 24 inventory. Yeah, it gives you 3, and you can actually get it done a full inventory in 5 minutes with the bank if you're on point. So just follow what I'm doing here. Each time you chisel it out, it's a 30-second timer. Once you place the dynamite, it's a fresh 30-second timer. So you'll see here on this last bit, I chisel it out and I place straight away. So all these others are ticking down on the 30 seconds. I've placed that and I've shifted back over to the start. So that's refreshed that 30-second timer. Now what I'm going to do is miss this one out in the middle, and I'll explain that in a moment why. Light it, and now that's just given me an extra 4 or 5 seconds on that center. Because with the strat that other people try and run here, they do that one straight away, and then you're rushing to get here and get back. It's pretty much got to be tick perfect to do it. But with my way, just like this, you can take your time a little bit more. Like you're not really going to miss it. I've probably got another 3-4 seconds on it, but then you just shift back, and 2 of these both take care of them. Obviously you can only light 2 dynamite beside each other within the blast zone. That's all you've got time for, so you take your time with it. Bam, bam. And now the ores work a little bit different. It doesn't matter if you pick it up, it doesn't reset the timer, it doesn't do anything. Once that ore appears, it's 60 seconds countdown. So this video, I'm gonna let it run through maybe the first 5 minutes. I'll do the first inventory just in normal time, just commenting on it, just so you can get this route down. And you see with the respawn times, it's perfect. You're straight back in. 1:45 deposited, placed in. Now I want to talk about something I realized a little bit later. I thought that when I pulled the dragon pick special, because I'm level 82 now, I was pulling it to boost my level up, because believe me, level makes a huge difference here with the result of the ores that you get. And I only noticed that while I was making this video, because I started pulling the dragon pick spec, and the quality of what I got was so much better. So I did an hour just before this, and I come out with 35 rune, about 500,000 it was, and I thought that was a result of my level. It's just how it is. And then on this go, you'll see it's pretty different. But what you need to do is when it explodes there, it's set once that ore appears. That's what dictates what you're getting. So if you're going to pull the special, you pull it before the chain reaction of all of these ores that you're setting off. You get it? And of course you've only got, it's 30 seconds for 10%. So you've got to wait 300 seconds every time to get it back, which is 5 minutes. So you get it once per inventory. So ideally, you want to trigger your dragon pick spec at the start of the inventory just before the first ore appears. And that should get you 2 inventories on it, and probably the most out of it, really. I haven't thought about using potions and stuff like that. I think they're quite expensive, but yeah, right. And then we'll just run through this once more. You can see it's clean. I'm actually watching Star Wars while playing this. That's why I've got the sound completely turned off. But I was watching Star Wars while doing this. Like I was saying before, it's not AFK, but once you get this down, it's so chill. And you can see here as well, 2 inventories, look at that, sorry, 2 sets of 8. So 16 dynamite have gone, 16 ores have been put in, and I've got 6 rune. Like, it is very, very unpredictable. Usually you average about 1 or so if you're around 75 to 80. If you're boosting up above 85, you clearly average a bit more. I think over this run I'm about 1.52 sort of mark on the rune. So it's pretty good, really. But just pay close attention. There's a lot of margin to mess up. I do it quite a few times through the 60 minutes, but you can recover it. So wow, just get this down in your head. Simple clicks. You can spam click before as well. It will just pull you across, and it's the start bit there. the first actual placement of the dynamite on the right side, that's probably the hardest one. But I don't want to blabber too much more. I'm just going to show this last run, and then we will skip ahead to sort of the results of the 60 minutes. And that's it. That's my efficient way. It's Mr. Efficient. We're just trying to make your life that little bit easier here. I was going to do a 500 dynamite one, but truly after a while, because you have to sit there, I'm too impatient. I'm always moving about. But let's get this last one banked, and then we'll skip it ahead to the rewards. And one final tip, guys, if you're doing this while actually watching the video, I'm wearing Graceful. You can see that. Make sure you put your prospectors on. Make sure you have prospectors, and put that on before you cash it in, because that's clearly where your big chunk of XP goes. We'll look at that for timing. 5 minutes just over, and we've got a full inventory done. So let's skip it straight to the 60-minute mark. Oh, and as you can see, look at that, 9 rune out of that first inventory. Crazy. So here we are, last inventory, the timer. Right, it looks like I've got 4 minutes left, but I encountered multiple people that they just log in and they'll mine one thing. So what you kind of got to do, if you're going for this, I was just pausing it, but then I forgot about it. But this is it balanced out. I made sure I kept an eye on it. Couldn't just adjust the timer. But this is the last inventory. Going through, we're up at 40. Did I say? Yeah, that's 44. 44 rune. So, like we said, you do 36 different sets of 8. 44 rune, we're 8 above. I think this last one actually gives me a couple, but it was the second half. The first half I was way above. I was 2 to 1 the whole way through it. So I was literally on track for sort of 60, 70 rune, and I really believe when you level up, that is just going to be so much more. So much more. And I was awful with the dragon pick the whole way through this. I kept failing. I kept clicking it at the wrong time, forgetting to click it. I'd look back up. I hadn't used it after like 3. Oh, it's just not great. But yeah, running through the last one, and then we're going to kick on our prospectors. But guys, I hope this route helps you. It really does. And what I plan to do with this channel is take things that we do in OSRS and make them easier. Take things, normal tasks, and speed up the efficiency on them. Going for sort of like gaming life hacks, not real hacks, but gaming life hacks, making your life easier. So put on the prospectors here, you can see 46 rune ores there. So that's a straight 60 minutes. On the, like I said before, on the first 60 minutes, it was a lot less. I was about 537,000. That's the number that's coming into my head now. But with this, boom, 57,000 XP. And let's get this price checked. Your coal, your gold and things like that doesn't do too much, but 647,000. So I'd say you're looking at, if you're around level 80 to 85, you're looking at about 600,000 with 55 to 60,000 XP. Well guys, that's it. Nice and simple, straight to the point. Showed you a few times. You need anything, let me know. What do you want to see? What do you want more efficient? Give me a shout. I'll do what I do. See you next time.